Howdy folks, how are y'all doing? My name is Reese, and welcome back to the Minecraft 2025 Let's Play Adventure. Good morning, Deadbull. Good morning, unnamed friendly ghast. Good morning, lovely assortment of critters. I kind of forgot that I had polar bears. We haven't checked in a while, but do we still have two goats inside of this enclosure, or have they managed to escape? They have not yet managed to escape. Also, it's only just occurred to me, and this was entirely coincidental and accidental. I did not plan this, but we got white polar bears, we got white goats, we got white foxes inside of white enclosures. There's a lot of, it's very bland. We need to get some more color. We need to get some more contrast, some more complementary colors as well. What complements everything, I suppose. It's a very neutral color, white. It's sort of the absence of colors. Although I guess that would be black, right? Because in order to have color, you have to have light, and black is, it just eats the light. It doesn't spit any back out. Like if you're ever looking into the darkness of space, not at the stars, not at the universe, just into the dark abyss of what lies beyond. The infinite void. Anyway, today is Saturday, October the 4th, and Saturday is not a day that we have a thing scheduled for, because we don't do that anymore. Wednesdays are the only days we worry about. Those are our Slay the Dragon days. Meanwhile, every other day, we're just working towards some of these goals, and right now we're focusing on the Nether roof transformation. So we're going to go into the Nether, we're going to build a little portal frame? I was going to say shell. We're going to build another portal frame, though. Time for that time again. We've got to go have a look at where we're building it and try to determine what we're going to build it out of. Try to get some, like, influence, but first things first, we're going to take some grass with us. I think I had a bunch of stuff, and then I put all the stuff away, and now I've just got a bunch of, like, grass and dirt, but I'm going to take a lot of grass with me this time. How many grass do I have right here? 6 stacks of grass? That'll do. How many times can I say grass? We're going to go put this down. We're going to start the episode off by putting down grass, and then what we're going to do is we're going to... Why do I have no sound? I cannot hear literally anything. There we go. I'm sure that was not a problem for you. I'm sure it was working fine in the recording. In fact, I'm positive it was working fine in the recording. It was just a me problem specifically, and now that problem has been resolved, and I needed not bring attention to it. I could have just silently fixed it by turning this knob on my desk, and then... Oh, that looks funky. I know it's just the light passing through the portal at that angle, but I've never noticed... Oh, does it get wider? It does, as the sun sets. Oh, this is such a stupid, simple thing, but, like, I like that. That's a nice touch. Good work, son! You're doing great out there! Oh, goodness me. Anyway, we need to head in a thiswardly direction, and what we're going to do is we're going to... I think there's only one portal left. Yeah. This one right down here next to the Swamp Shack portal. We're going to build a new portal, and I've got to go through it and kind of get some design... ideas, but first we're going to fill all this in with dirt. Or rather, we're going to fill in as much of it as we can with the little bit of grass and dirt that we brought with us, and if you're wondering about that portal over there, pay no attention to it. That's not ours. That is the land of Wickle Pipwhistle, and we pretend like it doesn't exist. Also, not seen them on the server, not seen them, they've been talking or anything like that, so I'm assuming that, yeah, I haven't had any more surprises. I guess that's just done. I guess the age of Wickle Pipwhistle has come to an end. Begun the age of the orc has. So there's one stack. It really doesn't get you all that far, does it? Goodness me. You know what? We're going to go back to doing just one of these. We're just going to do the one. This way we can at least guarantee that it touches up and connects. And we'll worry about things spawning here. I know that's a problem, but it's a problem for later. I am worried about ghasts, because they do tend to spawn on the ground. And they kind of float up, and I'm worried they might start spawning up here, but, like, again, a problem for later. Oh, okay, there we go. Got one of them connected. Oh, yep, nope, see, this is the problem. This is what's going to start happening. Figure it out later. I hate that we just watched those two spawn in real time. Also, yep, nope, that's all the dirt for today. Wahoo! So this is it. This is the final portal. That's pretty exciting. We've been working on this project for a long time. Now, there's one that needs to be, you know, corrected, but... So this one here is just... in the side of a cliff. And that's kind of all there is to it. And it's a cool looking cliff. If we kind of fly out here and take a look around, we can see that it does look pretty neat. But I'm not entirely sure why I actually went through the effort of building a portal here. I don't know what I'm ever going to do here. Okay, it's a cool looking mountain. It is a cool looking... I think we just need, like, stone and dirt. I'm pretty sure is all we need for this. I don't know if I'm ever going to do anything here other than just have a cool looking mountain with a portal in it. But we did it. We built it. And I hope you realize that in the future, as we build more portals, we are going to have to, like, sort of maintain building more and more and more of these portal frames. And so this is going to be really a project that never ends. But what we're doing today is we're catching up, right? We're going to finally have completed the work of all the existing portals, which is good news, which is exciting, which I'm looking forward to. I am curious whether or not enough light can be placed to prevent this type of behavior, right? Like, can we... Or actually, maybe just grass is enough to prevent this type of behavior. If every square inch is covered in grass, maybe that would be enough. I don't have any bones. Well, no, hold on. I do have some bones on me. Not enough. However many... We got literally one from defeating that fella earlier. But let's just place down some tall grass. And I'm pretty sure that if we hit F8, it'll show that apparently things can just spawn here still. So, there you go. There's the answer to that question. What about if we had torches? Now, we know torches have not stopped things from spawning over there, but... Oh, is our Enderman gone? He's been living here for so long, that makes me sad. Now, I don't think this works properly, because I'm pretty sure that you need even more light in the Nether. So, we're gonna have to figure out a way to, like, tune this to work better, like this mod, so that we can determine exactly how much light we need. In the meantime, I'm going to place them like so. The reason being, like, yes, we could technically go further, because the light will not just shine ahead, but shine backwards. But maybe in doing it this way, we'll have enough light, even considering the unique constraints of the Nether. And we'll see whether or not this prevents things from spawning. And we'll know pretty quick, because typically things will just spawn right in front of you up here. If they can, they will. Let's head back home, though, and let's get a bunch of stone. Yeah, see what I mean? Like, yeah, this is the only problem with our big grand idea of turning all of this into a beautiful wonderland. I guess we could have iron golems. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out how to progress. I've built a regular sort of stone platform all the way around. I figured we'd just do this sort of stone wall-ish kind of thing. And then I was like, oh, you know what? It should be the ground is grass, like leading up to the mountain. And then we have the mountain, and then we'd have grass on the mountain, because we've not done that anywhere else. We've got a couple of stone arches. One is more uniform than the other, but none of them have grass on it, like the top of a mountain. None of them are built like a mountain. So I gotta figure out how to build a mountain. I figured first things first, I'd build the frame around the portal. You know, get that completely boxed in the way we typically do. And that's like step one out of the way, at least. So, obviously, this looks silly, right? If it's just that. But that's kind of what we're going for, more or less. Huh. Yeah, I'm not quite sure where I'm going with this. What I do know is that I'm now running out of grass. I've got dirt, but I don't want dirt. I want grass. Let's go back to the island. Might as well go ahead and collect some more stone as well while we're here. Alright. I think we've got enough to be getting on with here. And, well, it looks like there's no better time to leave than this exact moment, or rather, a few seconds ago before they were all there. Let's get out of here before they get over here. That would be the worst time to leave. I don't know, something like that. That looks like a big mountain. That seems fine. I'm okay with that. That's okay, right? We're all in agreement. This is good. Your feedback is always welcome and appreciated, but also kind of doesn't matter, because I'm done. I'm locking this in. I mean, we're not finished. We got more work to do around here. We got to get a sign and some light sources. Finish putting down the grass here. Got to have some grass all over the place. I'm doing this as I watch the fantastic Howdy Folks acclaimed Nier Automata series. We recently finished streaming through that on the Howdy Folks LP channel. Great fun, good time, heartbreaking at points, but wonderful, wonderful experience. Real quick, I'm gonna run the dirt out here and connect the two of these together. Although something I've been thinking about is, actually these are gonna end up being path anyway, so we should probably just use regular dirt. Doesn't need to be grass. It doesn't really matter if it becomes grass, like it's fine, but... do we want to have hard edges? Like, do we want to have that be like that? Or do we want to have this sort of leak outside of the fence a little bit? I don't know yet. Something like that, where it's kind of leaking out or leaching out a little bit into the surrounding... Either one of those words would work just fine in that context. I don't know why I corrected myself. It could be both leaching and leaking. Doesn't matter one way or the other. But sort of this sort of a thing, where it spreads beyond itself in a sort of a way, which would necessitate me going to get more moss blocks for that one, but we don't really need to worry about that because that's not a super big high priority right now. That's something we worked on, like, after we corrected that. Right. We need to get some like torches, maybe for the corners, and some signs. Alright, I'm back, and I've decided we are going to go ahead and finish wrapping all of this up. So we do something like that, see? Right? So it kind of like forms a little circle around it and everything. And then I brought a bunch of bone blocks so I could get a bunch of bone meal. Because we like our grass, don't we? We really do. Maybe even up on the mountain? That makes sense? Wonderful. Wonderful. Perfection. I love it. I keep running out of stone, and I need more stone. Because I'm trying to do this now. I figured this could be a part of today's episode. We also kind of surround this and then maybe link them together. Oh, and I forgot to put down the lanterns. Gotta put the lanterns down. Very important. What? It's the same 3 that was here last time. Oh, that's okay. That's nothing to do with us. Okay. I think that's enough. I think the original plan was to leave this as a big, bald stone island, and the new plan is to completely eliminate the island as a whole. And then someday, the villagers living nearby will tell their grandkids the story of how, you see that portal up in the sky? Hey, once upon a time, that there used to be an island. And it was harvested by some feller. I like that idea. I'm all for it. Alright, let's just do this. Go ahead and preemptively convert it all. It's gonna be the easiest thing in the world to do. And then we just recollect it. And then we move it over there. As opposed to trying to, like, build the frame and then spread it, which is what I was doing, which was just a nightmare. We can come back through, instead of leaving it bland, just kind of right-click it with a bit of bone meal. Get it looking a little bit nicer. What? No, wait, no, you're on my nether roof. You show up on my nether roof and attack me. I think not. I shan't abide such actions. Nigh, I say, nigh! Oh, I never noticed that some of the azaleas don't have the little flower on them. See, like, this one's flowering. I don't know how I never noticed that before. Interesting. Very strange. Very strange. Well, I mean, not strange, just fascinating. And then that just transitions naturally into dirt. Not naturally, like, it's all artificial. I'm 100% manufacturing all of this. None of this is natural. None of this is meant to happen on the roof of the Nether. This is my world, and I will craft it to my liking, and no one will stop me. I need more grass and dirt. Oh, that looks cool. The portal going across the... Oh, come on now! We've had some wonderful visuals today, and now I've been punched by a burning baby zombie. What a wonderful morning. I don't have enough room in my inventory for this, so back we go. Oh yeah, this is gonna take so much, like so much dirt and grass to finish the great work that we have planned up here. But we're gonna get it done. You mark my words, we're going to get it done. The bigger issue is we gotta figure out exactly how we're going to handle all of the mobs. But we're going to figure it out, and we're gonna make it work, and it's gonna be great. Also, there's no flowers on the roof of the Nether, I just realized. So we might have to bring some up here. Let's work on the path. Oh, perfect. Perfection. Thank you folks for watching. God bless you. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye! Don't your feet get cold in the wintertime? The sky don't snow and the sun don't shine. It's hard to tell the nighttime from the day. You're losing all your highs and lows. Ain't it funny how the feeling goes away? Yeah, Despacito. Wait a minute.